This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Mike Murphy.
Thank you, Charlie. Yes, I am Mike Murphy, host of the Good Neighbor Podcast. We talk to local business owners, residents, anybody that you need to know. And I'm obviously with somebody that I think you need to know. With me today is Crystal Bonati with Shiloh Farms. And what is the rest of the narrative there with Shiloh Farms? Go ahead and tell us, Crystal, what's the name of your farm and what is your business?
It's Shiloh Farms, Place of Peace.
Okay.
And Shiloh is biblical. It stands for Place of Peace.
Okay. All right.
And we breed doodles.
All right.
So our subtitle is kind of like Doodle Dandy Dogs.
Okay. Yeah. And that was the part that I was kind of having a hard time with. You know, I mean, I just kept thinking Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yep. But okay. And it's golden doodles, correct?
No, we have double doodles, Aussie doodles, and then multi-gen doodles.
Okay. So right there, you're going to have to educate me. And while you're doing so, you're going to educate a lot of people in the community. What is the difference?
So a double doodle is when you take two doodles, like Lilac, her mom was a Perry doodle, okay. Dad was a golden doodle. So that made her a double doodle.
All right.
And then her puppies, we bred back with the first litter was with another golden doodle.
Okay.
And then her second litter, we bred back with a poodle.
Right.
And then Shiloh is an Aussie doodle, which is an Australian Shepherd and a poodle. She was the first generation, so she was an F1.
Okay.
And then her puppies, we bred back with a poodle, so that makes them an F1B.
Okay.
So now if I take Shiloh's puppies, if I take one of them, which I plan on hoping to keep one of the males to breed back with Lilac or Lily, and then they'll be multi-gen because they have different generations of breeds in them.
Okay. So
it's complicated.
Yeah, it sounds like it's there's a math equation, there's a flow chart, there's all sorts of things happening there. But case in point, somebody who I told this morning that I was coming to visit with you, she used a term that I had never heard before till again just now, and she was saying F1, F2, what are they? And so I'm like, I have no idea. Yeah. I said, but I'm going to find out. So that's why I'm here. I'm here on the farm with you. For those of you who don't recognize the backdrop because you're used to seeing me in my basement with all my stuff behind me. I still have a lot of stuff behind me. It's just different stuff today because we are on the farm and we're sitting in a kitchen under construction.
Yep.
We are within earshot of a bunch of little puppies and other dogs that rule the house that you may hear in the background. But part of what we're going to do today is we're going to introduce you to the latest litter of puppies that Crystal would like to showcase and find homes for them in the community. So if you like puppy breath, you like kisses and hypoallergenic dogs, correct?
Non-shedding.
Yeah, non-shedding. And so, I mean, there's all sorts of benefits. So some of you out there know all about these doodle dogs and some of you don't know a darn thing. And we're all going to find some stuff out together. So with that being said, Crystal, how old is this latest litter of puppies and how many do you have?
There are 7. There's 4 males and 3 females.
Okay.
And they will be 11 weeks old on Monday. They are already crate trained. They sleep all night.
All right.
They've had their first vet check. They have their second vet check scheduled. They're trained with vibration and noise. They go up and down the steps on their own. They've even been travel trained. We've had them out in the vehicle, so they're used to being in the vehicle.
Okay.
We want the transition to be very smooth when they go to their forever homes.
Okay.
And the reason why we are so compassionate about this is when we received Lilac, our first double doodle, she was not trained at all. She would never go in a crate. When I groom her, I still have to use scissors because she wasn't comfortable with the vibration. Right. Noise train is another one that we do. Lucas, my 100-pound farm dog, golden doodle.
100 pounds, huh?
He's 100 pounds.
Okay.
He does not cannot handle fireworks or gunshots.
Hmm.
So these dogs are used to any loud noises. So
Okay.
that's why we are so compassionate about it, because we knew the struggles that we went through, and we don't
Yeah.
want our forever homes to go through that.
Every 4th of July, that's all we hear is,
Yeah.
People, come on.
Mhm.
My dogs can't handle
Yep.
a full week of
Yep.
fireworks. And it's not just babies, but it's fur babies too.
Yep.
But
Yep.
okay, well, that's good to know. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. You've thought about a lot, which makes you the expert, which is why I'm sitting here today. So
I don't know if I'm an expert. I'm learning as I go,
okay,
but we just enjoy what we do.
okay, well, that's important too.
Mhm.
All right. So if somebody is thinking, well, geez, I might be interested. Do they have to have any sort of specific knowledge or training, or do you vet them, or like what's that look like? I mean, can someone just show up at the door, pay you money, and leave with a puppy?
So what we encourage and what our vision was when we started the farm and breeding is that we want people to come out and spend time with the puppies and pick out a puppy.
Okay.
We don't want them to just come and say, we want a puppy and you give us one.
Yeah.
We want it to be an experience where this is going to be a member of their family. So we want them to come out, spend time. I've had people that have come out several times before they even picked out a puppy, and then come back as often as you want. We have people bring their own piece of clothing so that puppies have their scent, and they're familiar with them before they go home. So we don't have an application. We, when we started looking for Lucas, who is our first Doodle, we didn't live here on the farm. We were looking for an Aussie Doodle, and people had these long applications and restrictions, for you to fill out, and before they would even release a dog to you. We're not like that. We feel like if someone wants an addition to their family, come and spend time, because their personalities are different. Every one of them are so different.
So hence having to spend a little bit of time to kind of understand the differences in personality between the two. Okay. Yeah. Because you're creating a relationship that lasts a long time, many years. So that makes sense.
I get pictures every year on their birthdays and holidays. And anytime there's a special event, I always have my previous owners send us pictures.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. You have, how many litters have you raised and sold into the community? 2. Okay. So this is the third? Okay.
But Shiloh's first litter. It's our first litter of Aussie Doodles.
Okay. So I know, well, there are other questions that I don't know to ask. And I want to make sure that before we start to bring the puppies out and put them on camera and all the fun that comes with that. What type of information should people know? Like, what questions am I not asking because I don't know to ask? Is there anything that comes to mind?
Just being educated and to know that, there are vet visits that they have to have. Doodles, they're different than a short-haired dog where you do have to brush them.
Okay.
They're like a child. You just can't have it and put it in a corner and let it go. You do have to spend time with it. These dogs are so trained already that it just cracks me up. I mean, it's hysterical. I opened up their crates and the doors open and I said, okay, everybody outside to potty. And it is hysterical to watch them go out, to go potty.
It's like a little army of well-behaved children.
Yep.
Yeah. Reminds me of that movie. What's the one? The Hills Are Alive. The Sound of Music.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
My hills are alive.
Well, the house is alive with the sound of barking because ever since I walked in the house, they all want to know who's here. So
they are very good watchdogs. It's interesting because their sense is so strong that they know if someone is down at the bottom of our driveway.
Okay.
So they're very good watchdogs.
All right. That's good to know. I mean, so anybody that's potentially getting one of your puppies, they're getting a good watchdog.
Good security system.
Okay. All right. So one more question. You've got a nice big house here. You're on a farm. Are these dogs okay being in a residential home in a subdivision?
Yep. And actually, I'm even preparing them for that now because I do work a couple days outside the home.
Okay.
So when they get up in the morning, they're on a routine. I mean, it's not like they're running loose the whole day. They get up, they go potty, they play, they eat, they go back in their kennels.
Okay.
And then there's some days that they're in their kennels, 4 or 5 hours. And then there's, they go out, they play. And when you crate train, that's what you need to do. They don't need the free range. They need to be trained to where they stay in their kennel and they know that when they come out, they go out and go potty.
Okay. All right. So without further ado, maybe we can start the parade of puppies.
Okay, I'll go get one.
All right. In no particular order, unless you want there to be an order.
I'll just go down the line with the crate.
Okay. Okay, so who do we have here?
This is Sabo.
Sabo.
Yep.
Hi, Sabo. Hello.
Hi, buddy.
So soft.
He is. So he is the biggest one of the group.
Okay.
Mom is 50 pounds and dad was a 5-pound poodle.
Okay.
So he actually is going to take after mom and he's probably going to be at least 50 pounds.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at the size of his paw.
Yeah. See that. Hello. Oh, thanks for the kisses. Thank
See, they're
you.
great.
Thank you.
His markings are beautiful. He's what you call phantom because his markings are the same on each side.
Here, I'll give you a little pet. Thank you.
Good
I like your little goatee.
Uh-huh. He has a little white tip on his tail too.
Okay.
I'm glad.
So very distinctive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Very, very playful. But he's a good boy.
So that's Sabo. And
Sabo.
So on that note, I think you shared with me before that the naming methodology is based on Cincinnati.
Well, sports people in general.
Okay, sports in general, not necessarily Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Chris Sabo, I take
Yes.
it. Okay.
Yep.
And then there's others that we're going to meet that are going to have other
Yep.
names that people will connect.
Yep. All right, well, buddy.
All right. Well,
Let's go get someone else. You want to give someone else a turn? Huh?
all right. Bye, Sabo. Okay. So now we have a little bit of contrast into the lighter fur, lighter color.
This is Burrow.
Burrow.
And Burrow has a personality that is bigger than him.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, just by your name alone, people are going to want to come gobble you up, I'm sure. So.
Yeah. He's a sweetheart. Now he is small. He's one of the smaller ones.
Mm-hmm.
He may get 15 pounds, but he's going to be smaller.
Okay. Well, that's just about the right size for a lot of families, including mine, perhaps.
Yeah.
You look like a little sweetheart.
Oh, say, don't let my looks fool you. Say, I've got so much personality. Yes, you do. But it's funny. Say, I have to put on a big show when I get in my kennel. When mommy feeds me or gives me my treat.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure they all have their own, like you said, personalities. And if somebody comes here, and I know you want them to kind of spend some time and get to know, but if they tell you, here's what I'm looking for in a pet, you can then make a recommendation like, okay, well, not this one, not this one, but here's here's a great fit for you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, hello. You want to smell me? We're going to be friends? Say hi to everybody.
He was the first one born.
Okay.
So it's funny. You were cracking me up.
Are you nervous?
I'm doing.
He looks like a little stuffed animal on camera.
Everyone says he looks like a little teddy bear.
Yeah, a teddy bear.
Yep. And he is sweet, but he cracks me up. Don't you? You just have a personality. That's
very cuddly. Yeah. So 15 pounds, that surprises me that
go one extreme to the other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
They a vet explained it as like a Christmas light. When you breed, because we had to do an AI when we bred them. And so we've got a 5-pound dad and a 50-pound mom. We could get just about anything.
You're very friendly.
Yeah, they all are.
Aw.
Crack me up.
Yeah.
All right. You want to go get somebody else out?
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
This is Mia.
Hi, Mia. Mia Ham, I take it?
Yep. Yeah.
Hello, Mia.
Oh, baby.
It's nice to meet you, Mia. So, personality-wise, how would you identify Mia?
Mia is spunky.
Okay.
She was the first one to be able to learn how to jump up on the couch.
All right. Good for you, Mia.
And she was the first one to tackle the teeter-totter. Huh. Weren't you?
So, size-wise,
She's going to be a little bit bigger. She's probably going to be about 30 pounds.
okay.
Yep, she's going to be a little bit bigger.
Interesting. So, she seems a little more timid.
It's typically not like her, though.
Yeah. Well, this is all very different. Like,
Yeah.
who's this man petting me, and
What are you doing?
what's that camera? What's that microphone all about?
What do you think?
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Thank you, Mia. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you.
What do you think?
So yeah, very distinctive markings.
Yeah.
Um,
Now she has more white on her.
yeah.
So
you'll notice when she's been walking in the mud puddles.
Yep. Huh. What do you think?
You're a good girl.
This is Gabby.
So this is Gabby. Hi, Gabby.
Gabby Douglas.
Hello. Gabby Douglas.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the only one that's all black.
Okay.
She got a little bit of white on
A little
her.
white on the
Yeah.
face there.
Yep. She's one of the very sweet, timid ones.
Okay.
And she's probably going to be about 25 pounds.
Okay. Well, she's not afraid of me, so she can't be that timid, but she's got a
What are you doing?
very sweet demeanor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cuddly. Oh my gosh, they love to cuddle.
Yeah.
Love to cuddle. And I just go down there and let them cuddle all over.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which I'll be doing before I leave. I'm
Yeah.
sure I'll get to.
Oh yeah. Will that Mike get attacked and get some puppy love? What? What are you doing? Yeah, we encourage people to come out and spend time.
If somebody comes out to visit with the puppies, I mean, how long might somebody stay?
Oh gosh, I've had people stay a couple hours. You
Okay.
know, we don't want it to be a short in and out.
Mm-hmm. You want them to understand them all and maybe
Mm-hmm.
fall in love with.
Yeah, we had one family that came out 4 times before they finally made their decision on which puppy they wanted.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing that they're taking their time with a decision
Yes.
like that and just not being too quick about it.
What are you doing? Yeah, she is. I mean, she's going to be so pretty. I mean, her face. I just love her little face. Huh. Yeah.
Well, we're going to find you a little family. Okay.
Mhm. Are you ready? Want to go potty? Want to go potty? Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Go switch out.
All of them have been cuddly so far.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
they
that's
are. They're the most loving little puppies.
It's a running theme.
This is Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Oh, you got your paw in my pocket. You got your paw in my pocket. Somebody's down here.
Well, hello.
So her markings are a lot like Mia's.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have the white around her neck.
I was going to say, she looks, you would have a hard time, if you're meeting these dogs for the first time, knowing who's who.
That's why they're all color coded.
Okay.
Yeah, they are all color coded. But I know them apart now.
Yeah.
But she probably will only be like 25.
Yeah. She looks a little smaller than me, right?
Actually, she hits 25. I'd be surprised.
Okay.
I think she's going to be one of the smaller ones, maybe 20.
Look into the camera, sweetie. Let people see you. See those pretty eyes.
What do you think? You're not used to being upstairs.
And again, you may have said already, but her personality temperament is
Very, very timid. She's not one of the rambunctious ones. Huh. So we leave that up for Burrow.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's very, very chill,
Very chill.
just be held and cuddled and okay.
They love to play. They have lots of toys that they play with and bones that they chew on.
So as they grow, like a lot of puppies do they sleep less and play more, or like what's the mix?
Actually, they sleep more.
Yeah.
My older dog, they sleep more than the puppies do.
Okay.
I think sometimes if I would let them stay up all day, they would just go.
Okay.
But I have to make them go in their kennels. And when I do, I mean, they're quiet. They don't sit there and whine. And at nighttime, their kennels get covered up, so they know when I'm covered, it's nighttime.
Okay, so that's a great point you bring up, because that can be a struggle for a lot of families, not being able to leave the house to go do things, crating them in the evening, hearing yelping, barking, all the separation anxiety that sometimes dogs can experience. That's not the case with these dogs.
No.
That alone will maybe tip the scale of bringing to meet these dogs. Yeah. Here's the watchdog.
Here's my watchdog. This is Petey.
Hi, Petey.
Petey for Pete Rose. He's one of the timid ones. He's one of the more quiet, laid back, snuggly ones.
Hi, Petey. Do they know their names? Okay.
Yep, they sure do. And they know what a treat is.
Yeah. So you don't have to spell the word treat?
Nope. They know.
Oh. Well, hi, Petey. It's nice to meet you. So what is Petey's personality, temperament like?
He's very laid back.
Okay.
He's laid back. He's cuddly. He's usually like one of the first ones to come up. It's like, just hold me.
Yeah.
He loves to play. I love to play. Don't you?
Well, they're all cuddly and they're all very soft. I mean, I think most people have, touched a doodle and kind of understand the feeling of the fur. And
so I did learn something, that if a dog's fur or hair, if it has to be cut, it's hair.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, then it's fur.
Oh.
I didn't know that. What are you doing? Are you being bashful? What are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing?
Can I have a kiss? You don't know me like that, do you?
See, Mike, we just met. But no, he is so sweet. You're cracking me up. You're just cracking me up. No, he's a good boy. And he's going to be small. He's going to be maybe 15.
Okay.
But he's pretty much so all black. He's got some white on the tip of his toe and this little white goatee.
So how many males do you have versus females?
4 males and 3 females.
Okay.
I got one more male to bring up.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm losing track of how many we've seen already. So we've got one more.
One more. We got Boomer. We got Boomer.
All right, Boomer Esiason's coming.
Yep. Got the big boy. And he's tiny.
Nice to meet you, Petey.
This is Boomer.
Hey, Boomer. Nice to meet you, buddy.
He's my tiny little peanut. I love his markings. He's another one. He doesn't have the white like Sabo does. He has the little flippy ears like his mama does.
Yeah. So temperament on this one?
He's, again, one of the laid back ones. Okay. But it's funny. He's the one that doesn't, he's okay if he's by himself. And he's okay to play with the others.
People see your pretty eyes. There you go. I'm going to find you a home, Boomer.
He's got his mother's markings. He has a lot of Sabo's markings. Yeah. I mean, Shiloh's markings. Him and Sabo both. Or Sabo's got more white. Oh, little buddy. But he's a cuddler. Aren't you? Usually the first one to go to bed.
Yeah, you look like one of your first siblings that came out just a few minutes ago that I met. So, total number that you had in the litter, was it 7 or was it more? Was it 9 or those?
It was 7.
It was 7? Okay.
She had 7 and they all of them were good.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, good. So, we want people to come out and play with them, meet them,
Yep.
fall in love with them.
Yeah.
Get the puppy
Hard not
kisses.
to, yeah.
Smell the puppy breath and all that. And
Mhm.
yeah, they're just so easygoing.
Mhm.
Now, I'll let you put him away, and then we'll just sort of wrap up and just kind of talk a little bit to the community, and talk about the process of coming out to see you and where you're located, and which is very easy, by the way. She's here in Union, so it's not a long drive. It's very convenient.
Yep. All right, little buddy, you ready to go outside? Come on.
Okay, Crystal. So now that you're all worn out from
Yep.
hauling puppies in and out of the room,
Yep.
you're
Good exercise.
you're a very good mom, by the way. I've
Oh,
noticed
thank
that you take good care of your little
I have
babies.
5 children of my own.
Okay, so you
We
got,
kind of all left the nest. So I'm filling
Yeah.
it with the dog.
you're well practiced.
Yeah.
So now that people have gotten to see the puppies that are available to the community, one thing that again, the person I talked to this morning
Mhm.
that was asking me about F1, F2, and all
Yeah.
that stuff that I didn't understand, she was saying, "Wow, this is a great time to introduce these puppies to the community because Christmas is coming up." So
Exactly.
that's something that I hadn't really
Mhm.
considered. But so, do you find that that's kind of a thing, giving, like maybe it's Christmas or any other like holiday? Is there a spike in people adopting puppies for those occasions, or is it just sort of across the board all year round whenever the litters are available?
I think the more intentional breeders plan it like that.
Mhm.
I know my first 2 litters happened to be in the springtime, so it worked to where kids were out of school and they were home.
Mhm.
I remember when I got my first puppy, I wanted one for a while, and I got mine on Christmas.
Okay.
So this was my first litter to have later. And granted, yes, these puppies are a little bit older, but kind of an advantage because they are so well trained now. It's going to be less of a transition for their new home.
Yeah. So that's a big advantage.
Mhm.
So when
I did the hard work for them.
Yeah. So, and that's another thing that when I talk to my friends about, especially, I mean, the age I'm at, we're a lot of empty nesters, okay, and that's a lot of my friends, and so either they've already got dogs or they're thinking about bringing a puppy into the house, and they say, well, I just don't know if I want all the work. And I think what they're talking about is the training, and like we mentioned before, having to like kennel train them so that like to sleep by themselves at night without crying and disrupting the house. Or, I mean, all the things that can happen with a puppy. You make a good point. You have done a lot of the work for the people, the future families that are yet unknown. Which brings up another point. When this litter is gone, you've spent a good amount of time with these little boys and girls. Will you be sad? How does that affect you?
So I've not let myself, and I've always prepared myself. And even with the first 2 litters, I didn't have any problem with them. It's interesting living on the farm. Farm life is very, very different. I remember my first batch of meat chickens that I raised. I cried the first time we took them to the butcher.
Okay.
But after that, I was fine. I mean,
right.
I realized that they had their purpose, and that's what it was. And I was fine with the rest of them. Plus, they're dirty birds.
Okay.
But I'm not allowed myself to get to where I'm sad if they go. I'm happy when I see the families and the pictures that I get, back, and see how happy the dogs are and the families are. And like I said, I get to see several of them now. They keep sending me pictures.
Yeah.
And, so no, that's my mission in life, is to provide these healthy, happy puppies.
So if you're watching this podcast or listening to the audio, don't feel sad for Crystal. that you're coming and taking her children from her. This was all done on purpose. It's intentional, and she's helping to share love in the community, and you can be a part of that love. So if you want to know more, Crystal, what's your phone number? And then we'll also let them know what your address is if you'd care to share that as well.
Okay. One thing I wanted to share with you when you were talking about the puppies and being sad in the Bible, because Shiloh stands for place of peace.
Okay.
So everything that I try to do is very intentionally biblically. And with my 5 children, I try to raise them in the way that the Bible says, to train them up in the way that they should go. Right out that door to be successful, adults. And I'm very blessed that I have 5 children that are very independent.
Okay.
So I think that way with the puppies too. I'm training them up in the way that they should go to their forever homes.
Okay.
So,
well, that's a nice perspective.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to bet that you did not name your children after sports heroes.
no, they're all named after family members.
That's the way it usually works.
Yes. But my mobile number is 513-885-0656. And Shiloh Farms is on Sutter's Road in Union. It's a 1-lane dead-end road. You can't miss us. We're the third from the end. We have them on the mailbox.
Many of you in the community know Bryson and Amanda Warner, friends of mine, friends of Crystal's as well. She's met them. So if you've ever been to Bryson and Amanda's house, it's stone's throw away. It's not too far.
Yeah, they're probably in the backfield.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful part of the county out here, but it's still Union, so it's not far away. So you can come and love on these puppies and let them love on you, and maybe take one home eventually once you get to know them and you know you've made a right choice. Then and only then, once there's a love connection, will the puppy go home with you. So we want people to come and see these puppies, and we want these puppies to go find their new homes here in the community. So if you would like to adopt a little fur baby, or if you know somebody that's been talking about it, we want you to share this information with all your friends and family, and come out and see Crystal and her family and the puppies. And maybe you're going to be parents to a brand new
Aussie Doodle.
Yeah, maybe Mia, maybe Boomer. You never know.
Yeah. Gabby.
Yeah,
Caitlin.
they're all beautiful. So come see them. So before we sign off, is there anything else that we haven't talked about that you want people to know?
A lot of times people say, well, I already have a dog. And I have found that it's easier when you have 2 or more.
Okay.
And then I had one family that they had an older dog that they knew was getting ready to pass away. And so they received one from the last litter, and their dog passed away shortly after that. And she is so thankful that she had the new puppy to be there, not to take the place, but to kind of ease the pain.
Yeah.
I had another, it was actually a patient of our office. She had lost her lab. She had a black lab, and she got Levi from the last litter. And Levi looks almost identical to the lab that she lost.
Okay.
And she treats that, and that puppy goes everywhere with her.
All right.
So they're important. They're special.
Yeah. So sometimes those things just feel like they're meant to be. There's a greater purpose, and and they are family members, and so yeah.
I have one that they take it to church. It was tiny. She's only like maybe I think 10 pounds from the last litter, and she goes to church with them.
Wow.
She sticks her in a little purse, and she just sits right there in church with her.
All right. So if you need a church puppy, you know where to come.
Yeah.
Shiloh Farms.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that happy story, that happy note, we're going to sign off now, and we want you all to call Crystal, and she's already given the phone number, but I'll make sure that it's listed wherever we place this podcast. We're going to put it all over social media this weekend, and hopefully get your phone ringing and get some people coming. Get to know those puppies and fall in love. All right. Well, this is the Good Neighbor Podcast, and I'm with one of the good neighbors here in town. So everybody out there, be good to your neighbor, And until next time, see you, everybody. So long.
Thanks for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast Union. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpunion.com. That's gnpunion.com, or call us at 859-651-8330.